this edition of APPR, or Action Planning for Prevention and Recovery, sponsored by Wings Across Alabama. Today we're going to be talking about the section of our plans called Early Warning Signs. So, early warning signs are those internal thoughts, feelings, and emotions that may or may not arise from stressful situations. In spite of our best efforts to take care of ourselves, you may begin to experience early warning signs or subtle signs of change that indicate you may need to take further action. If you can recognize and address early warning signs right away, you can often prevent more severe symptoms. Reviewing these early warning signs regularly will help you become more aware of them and help you take action sooner. Sometimes early warning signs are the first point in the relapse process where we realize something is wrong. And this is because it's very uncomfortable. Early warning signs are things like anxiety, irritability, lack of motivation, excess energy, euphoria, in the case of some people with bipolar. Throughout the week, if you start to notice any early warning signs, be sure to write them down as well, because you may not be able to think of them all at the same time. So, in your manual, there's a place right after the triggers and the trigger action plan called early warning signs. So that's where we're going to take note of these internal thoughts, feelings, and emotions that indicate something's not quite right. So in contrast to a trigger, remember triggers are external. Early warning signs are internal. They're not something that the world is going to notice. You're going to be the one that notices first. So for me, some examples of my early warning signs are when I wake up just feeling anxious and nothing is really happening in my day, but I just feel like I'm just not quite right. Irritability is an early warning sign for me. Also, apathy. I start to not care so much about my job or my friends or my relationships. Those are just a few examples. Remember, they're going to be different for everybody. You know you best. You've lived with you your entire life. So take a moment. Think about what those first early warning signs are that are going to help you notice that you're on the path to a relapse. This is an easy part to notice, again, because it makes you feel very uncomfortable. And sometimes in my own experience, I might miss a trigger, but I rarely miss an early warning sign, because it's like those lights in your dash when you're driving a car. You know, when you get low on gas, you see the empty light come on. Or when you have a flat tire, you see the tire indicator come on. That's a little bit like early warning signs. It's your body telling you that something is happening, that you're encountering a stress that you may not have realized, but your body knows. So, let's take a few minutes and write down your early warning signs, your internal thoughts, feelings, and emotions. When we come back in our next video, we'll build our early warning signs action plan. We'll pair up the items in our wellness toolbox to help us deal with these uncomfortable feelings. Thank you for joining me for this segment of APPR. I'll see you